Hi, welcome back to the Protagonist Corner. I'm Jonathan. This is Stranded Gods, and good news, bad news. Good news. We're probably getting getting in to see Persephone. Bad news. We have to use Pan to do it. The most annoying person in this community, at least so far. Anyway, let's go back to info gathering.
I should thank you for the address.
No, you really shouldn't. I shouldn't have clicked on that. Sorry, folks.
No need to thank me.
He doesn't need to be thanked. He already thinks we owe him.
How you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Oh, he was a little bit nicer than he was the last time. I guess partly because we didn't entirely side with Freddy, we didn't entirely side with him. So he's actually being nicer because he hasn't won yet. Okay, that makes him a little more tolerable. Not much, but a little. Alright, anyway, let's see what we have here. We're talking about Apollo. I do like him, that is true. But maybe we can go a little deeper. And I think we... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, you knew I'd find him. I'm not sure we found him. He kind of found us. Insofar as anybody found anybody there. Alright, I'm not sure I'm reading that right, so we're gonna yeah, we're gonna go here.
I like him. It took some convincing, but at least he's helping me without asking anything in return.
Truly, how do you function with such naivete?
Yeah, but he's helping you with a sword over your head, cause
yes.
Remember how prophecies work, right?
Sorry, was that a question?
Once you know about them, you're kind of locked into them, or so they say. I wonder how true that is. I guess we'll find out. Again, moving on.
You must know why I'm here, right?
Let me guess. You seek our sweet-natured proprietor.
You could have just said you do.
Can you help me find her?
Earlier I wasn't good enough, but now...
Oh! Now that we pay for it, I was wrong before. Now that we pay for not siding with him entirely.
I'd love to tell Persephone that the source of her rage has intruded on her domain.
You do that. Ooh, look what we have.
What if I asked you really nicely and batted my eyelashes?
Oh no. Okay, well at least she's making fun of him a little. I do like that.
Not my one true weakness.
I could also flatter you. Tell you how shiny your horns are.
All right. Never let it be said that flattery gets one nowhere. Let me know when you're ready.
It only gets people like you anywhere, and only temporarily at that.
I really appreciate it.
Do keep that in mind after you've spoken to her.
Don't worry, I won't. Let's go back to Apollo really quickly.
No luck yet, I'm afraid. And why is the music here so loud?
'Cause it's a nightclub.
I thought she was just mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Notice that.
Oh, Persephone's mad at
Persephone's
everybody.
angry with everyone, and has been for a very long time. I've told you why. But it's more than that. She does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years ago.
Well, the grudge she had to deal with, I don't blame her.
Like it was yesterday.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally. I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I
So in other words, you can benefit by being around me? You're using me too. What a shocker. I was wrong. Here we go.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I.
I will deal with you later.
Are you guys gonna throw down? I mean, for real?
To wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy?
Oh,
Are you
not
here to
quite. At
challenge
least I
me?
hope not.
Should I be afraid?
I would love this nonchalant response. I'm so tempted. But let's try this.
I'm not trying to start a fight. Far from it. I came here hoping you could help me.
Help you? Perhaps you could help me instead. I'd like to understand a few things. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Okay, I'd be hopping mad right now.
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
And of course I can't do what I want here, no surprise.
Now would be a good time to mediate, Apollo.
Is that why you're here, brother? Because you know me so well?
Because I know that you care. Far more deeply than
Well,
you
she
know.
cares, but not
How
about
do you know
Grace.
that? You resigned. You abandoned everything and everyone who ever needed you. You don't know the first thing about me, and you never did. Just crawl back into your dark little hole, Apollo.
Okay, in my first playthrough, I did not go anywhere near this option, but I would have suggested how volatile her reaction is, so we're doing it now.
You act like I'm the only suspect. Like I must have killed Calliope.
One
because she
sec,
came to me.
intermission.
You are.
And the controller's good, as it should be. Thank you much. Just to make sure there wasn't going to be any longer commercial breaks this time, because that sucked last night. Sorry about that, folks. Anyway, back to the combo.
Are the only suspect.
Well,
We
not
were
really.
at
There are several
Calliope's
others.
apartment, and we know it belongs to you.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Just that it's
Who
possible.
wouldn't? That's how idols work, isn't it?
And now, it is on for real.
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
Your house can be taken over hostilely if it needs to be.
A lost little girl. You shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near. And you all alone. We both know how this ends. Let's see how far she bends. We all know how this ends.
Hope everyone's having a great night. I guess I'm this evening's sacrifice. But I'll see what I can do. You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC. And a brutal takedown just for me. Hopefully I'll last a couple rounds. good show. I won't let you down.
My, we caught a butterfly, such a delicate thing. What a find, I hope she doesn't mind when we pull off her wings. Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you don't know who I am.
Well, I don't know anyone, I'm new. You, what's your name? What do you do?
That's the thing with the front row. You're part of the show.
How keen, a stand-up routine, knee-deep in a grave. Works the crowd, wrapped in a shroud, a corpse in a cave. Maybe you don't know.
Okay, you want to play? We'll play.
Maybe you don't know who
Can't say I
I
don't know who you
am.
are. Some sort of golden age type star.
Actually, this is fine. I like this.
Before my time, a discontinued line.
Don't you have any idea what you're dealing with, child? Surprise, surprise, coins on your eyes. Give them to the ferryman. Get it in your little head. You're spitting at the queen of the dead.
You're not my queen pea, I'm alive. You got a real life muse in this basement dive. You could use a boost. Should I play a gig? Hey, word of mouth works, Pea, it'll be big.
Take care, you're poking a bear.
See, I'm making new friends and I'm just warming up. Hope the backstage is big, cause it's gonna erupt.
You're no threat, you're already dead.
We having fun yet? Yeah, I can't complain. Sorry, Seth, were you talking about yourself again?
Time to put an end to the sham. Seems like you want to see firsthand who I really am.
Don't you have any idea how you sound right now? We hear it all the time. The world is full of ghosts and nothing's ever born.
You're choking on dust down here now. Maybe that's your cue. Time's come to move on. Make space for someone new. Someone not as bored as you. Maybe this new muse will do.
Don't use that word. You have no right to use that word. After what you did to her. Why don't I just kill you and wipe the floor with you? Don't use that word. You have to fight to use that word. You don't go in and take, that's your biggest mistake. For Calliope's sake.
Wait, what word? Muse? Not use it at all? Not cool, screw you, see, it's not your call. Not a kid, but I'm innocent and I can explain. See my sunshine coming at the end of your rain. Say my name, say my name, say my name. Say, hey, you lost little girl. I'm stolen the show now. A breath of some fresher air, that's enough of them. Hello, I'm the world. I'm finding a flow now. I'm not gonna slow down, and here's why it's so loud. Because none of us know now how it's gonna end.
Yes.
How it's gonna end. How it's gonna end.
Love it! I'm not gonna lie, I freaking love that. On my first playthrough, I did not start with the cleverness
enough,
route. I
Persephone?
started with the empathy route.
We need to go
I like the
another round.
cleverness route start better, definitely.
No. No, you've earned your answers.
For the record, ladies and gentlemen, that is how to win the crowd.
Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt, so I gave her the apartment.
Alright. Yeah, that... Let's... Yeah, let's start with that.
So you must know better than anyone what she's been up to.
Not exactly. Calliope and I haven't spoken for at least 2 years. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
That's true, but saying that might get her into trouble. But I think both of these have that problem. So top is probably better.
So what now? Do you still think I'm guilty?
The jury's still out on whether Calliope chose you, but do I think you killed her? No.
If it wasn't Grace,
So then you might want to tell that
someone else
to,
was
I don't know,
behind
the rest of the chorus? Just
Someone
saying.
could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
Oh yeah, questions first.
Does it
It's
have
the
to be
rule.
an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough
Okay,
to
yeah.
believe you had
The question for the debate rule. That was kind of dumb.
escape detection.
How could a normal person kill a god? I don't know.
Evidence of the
Whoops.
battle.
Johnny should read more.
Looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Okay, see that? This is another example of a dumb question right here. Why are you stunned by magic? Like, you do it yourself, my dude, my girl.
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
So basically, almost everybody. But, hold it, I think we need to talk there. Oh, granted, we did only meet Calliope once, but the one time we met her, she was anything but aggressive. She seems like a sweetheart. If they weren't both agreed on that, I would find that very hard to believe, but I guess we gotta go with what we get, right? Right, alright, so let's move on.
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
Oh, and yeah, cute little, or not cute, but interesting little, quirk of this game. When you want to start with the option you're already pointed at, you need to press towards the option again anyway, before you can use it.
Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a way,
Yeah, okay.
and yet magic is beyond belief?
Okay, it was worth hearing. It was worth hearing that, clicking on that just to hear Persephone's reaction again. I'm kind of glad I did it, even though, yeah, like Persephone and I both said, it is a stupid question. I'm still glad we run it though, because I love the reaction.
Sure, I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power.
Okay, So this is one of the many times throughout this playthrough that are going to kind of sort of sequel bait, and I'm going to so want them to follow through. Now that I know we haven't been doing true magic, it's basically just the power of suggestion essentially, so it kind of makes sense. I want to see what true magic in this universe is so badly. Make a sequel, devs, please. You hear me say that a lot. This game is awesome. I know it sometimes sounds like I hate everything that I'm doing the YouTube thing, but I love this. And please show me true magic, show me more gods, show me more realms, show me every frickin' thing. You know, and actually, well, no, I'll get to that later. I'm so tempted to say everything now, but I want to get through everything organically, so let's move on for now. But more, please.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus.
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go
Well-
on the edict, not without clear...
The casters can take the die off the table while it's still wrong if all three agree. That's kind of a non-answer. Not complaining about the writing, just reacting to the story as it is right now. And just saying what I kind of wish Grace would say.
for evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence.
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her,
Possibly.
we need something better.
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
Very good
He
question.
did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain.
Now,
Never thought of him.
one thing to bring up. In this version of the story that we're playing through together, Pan also got us in here, which he didn't have to do. Of course, we know he wants something for everything he does, and that's probably why, but still, it's worth remembering. And Apollo should bring it up here, definitely. If Persephone does not, I honestly don't think she would. She's just argumentative with everybody. like that one in-law no one can stand. Oh God! But I would expect Apollo to say, maybe don't accuse him yet. Keep in mind, but don't accuse yet, because he did help us. As much as I would hate that.
Killer. It would be too messy.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is odd.
Yeah, still true. Yeah.
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Immediately.
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Well,
Well,
Athena has
the
one
rules.
goal and one
Okay,
goal.
let me pause again. The rules called for investigation, not a declaration of guilt. And just so you know, why I'm pausing in here is because this is basically story intensive, much more than anything else I've covered yet. So I'm making sure we don't miss anything, but I'm still getting my immediate reaction in there, my questions, and so on and so forth. That's why I'm pausing a lot more here.
Protect the idols. And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
For all I know, either one of you could have done it, and you're just playing along.
Okay, that goes on the list of something else I didn't click on.
He was never any good at it.
whereas we know how capable you are of murder.
Oh no! I opened the can
This
of
is the
worms.
one and only god I killed. Deserved it.
Great line read, by the by.
Right. Sorry, I
Whoever's playing Persephone is
know what I'm
rocking
supposed to
it.
do.
Watch it be like Laura
You
Bailey
know
or
the
somebody. I
actors.
just absolutely
Don't you have
know.
ideas?
Told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
By the way, if you know who's playing her, hit me in the comments.
That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Now, Okay, here's a stupid option we're not taking. Stop fighting! You're being meanies! I hate it when mom and dad fight! Now, this... Okay, I'm actually going to ignore an empathy option, I think, here. Yeah, because it truly can't help, but... I just really want to say this right now.
Is that it then? We're all out of ideas, I should just give up? Great. Guess I'll just die.
You're not going to die, Grace.
Aren't I? You heard what Athena said.
Oh, we get another song!
Calliope, I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this!
Every action comes with a cost.
And who could she have crossed, lost to?
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's too
too
late.
You know how far I've been before I
trapped.
snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the Sun.
Aren't you a queen with all that that means? Stop looking for a fight. These old wounds, they have you paralyzed. Calliope would want more from you.
She wanted so much more.
She is gone. Follow him or stay. That Apollo isn't sucking all the oxygen out of the room. Perhaps we can get somewhere.
Okay, so I can win a crowd, but I can't make two people work together. Yeah, there is a bit of animosity there, but it's a failing on my part. Definitely. Let's see what we want here. Yeah, that seems like a good question. Well, let's look at other options actually. Okay, I'm never doing that. He got a bit scary. Just as well, not really. The more people in our corner, the better. So,
Was all that really necessary? His reaction wasn't great, but you did provoke him.
It wasn't my finest moment, but you saw how he transformed. Apollo likes to pretend he's not the man he used to be, but behind that sad facade lurks exactly the lout I remember. I'll admit the problem you present is a sticky one. If an idol is behind Calliope's death, they're clever. I need time to formulate a plan.
we'll get to that. Okay. We'll get to what we should do.
I have to
Let's-
ask.
yeah.
Is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
More than likely not. Everybody agrees on that, so it's probably
Athena's no
true.
fool.
Even though,
You see,
as I said before, that doesn't make sense.
risk. Anything with the slightest chance of being a danger to the idols will not be tolerated.
That's not fair! No, we're not doing that.
In this scenario, I'm the unacceptable risk.
That's actually kind of funny.
Best, a usurper.
I like how you phrased that. That was awesome.
I have to be a usurper? I can't just be a happy accident?
In a theater world, there are
Or
only...
happy. Come on, Grace. I went from liking you to hating you in 2.3 seconds. You could have said, it can't be an overwhelming tragedy. It can't be a sorrowful event. A happy accident. Someone's death is a happy accident. Okay, that was crazy. There, I am tempted to blame the writers. I hate to say it. I still love this game overall, but they could have phrased that better. Could have just called it a tragedy, which is what it is in the universe.
dangerous accidents.
Or dangerous works too, I suppose, but tragedy's better.
You've decided to help me then? I wasn't sure you
Duh.
would.
Okay.
Well, what should I
Phrase, did you just take stupid pills and nobody saw? Like, yeah, I know I clicked on it, but it was there, so theoretically it's something the character was thinking. If she hadn't decided to help you, you wouldn't even be in here right now!
say? That I've changed my mind? That Calliope might have chosen you after all?
No, it's just...
You have fight in you. You've taken quickly to the Muse's powers. It's possible that she saw the potential. So yes, I'll help you. If, however, this has all been a desperate deception,
We know what happens then.
let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Ooh, I can already do this? Okay. Yeah.
I like this better than fighting with you.
Oh,
Way
yeah.
better.
Helping
other
you
thing
rather
doesn't
than
happen,
one
yeah.
of you dead, you mean?
You seem like a woman who gets what she wants.
These days, yes.
Then I'd really rather have you on my side.
Wise choice.
What should I do while you're formulating? I don't like sitting on my hands.
Yeah, I've noticed. If you wish to keep busy, burn down the city, start a revolution, become a terror the likes of which mortals only dream.
That's absurd even as a joke.
No, Grace. Go home. Be patient. Me next I'll have
That's
a better
great.
idea of what to do.
And we are in Act 2 officially. Nice stuff.
Hey, Freddy. Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep?
I was so
Yeah, you probably would have trouble doing that. You're right.
Well, I also felt like crap. You were right to be mad. I said I'd support you as your friend. And I didn't. I don't know why I acted like that. I just had this image of you being swept off into some new world. Without me.
I'd never leave you behind, Freddy. You know that, right?
I'm still ready.
That was
and
kind of
willing
a
to be
promise
high
that we're gonna
priestess, if
reflect
that's
on
what it
later.
takes.
If you could just help me get through this next week, that'd be plenty.
Deal. Might
Oh
start showing me
god, that's a
what
promise we might reflect on later.
Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
Yeah, it is kind of fitting.
Saying that to her face.
And you ended up staying with her instead of Apollo? I don't know, Grace. She sounds a little volatile.
They're all a little volatile in their own way, though. But it is true that she really is. Well, she's not so bad after. She's not so bad after she gets done accusing me of murder. Let's not say that one. Yep, she does. Well, she really does after what she's been through. Yeah, let's go with that.
She has her reasons. I just hope I don't end up on her bad side again.
You'll figure your
If you do, you'll be able to deal.
You're
To
still
deal.
you.
I know it.
I am still me. That's true.
So what are your options? You need to go back to Persephone at some point?
I could go back to Apollo's as well. Make sure he's not sore about what happened.
Oh, and there's this. Pan left a card, says, "Come by Olympus." I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
Doubtful. Yeah, it's probably not that. That is true. Why didn't he give us the message when we talked? Let's go there.
I just spoke to him at the underworld. If he wanted something, why didn't he just talk to me there?
Because he's creepy and wants to get you alone.
That makes sense.
Set your teeth on edge. That's Pan. I can't help it. But it doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddie.
The muse? Oh, the embodiment of inspiration. Can you believe it?
Yeah, kinda.
Alright, let's think about where we're headed here. Yeah, that is a good place to start. Apollo, I mean. I probably should define that under these circumstances. We are going to see Apollo as soon as I can get my mouse, as soon as I can get my controller to behave. There we go, sort of. Up and in.
Grace,
Yeah, told you she'd be back.
what are you doing here? When you stayed with Persephone, I thought that... Well, I didn't expect to see you again.
Yeah, oh God, you're 5 years. I swear. Can't we still be can't we be friends? There's no stone there. Can't we be friends? Let's see. I'm gonna check up on you. Well, it is true that we still need his help, but he's not exactly inclined to give it.
I thought I'd check in on you. The way you left. It was quite the scene.
Yes, that. I want to apologize for my outburst. Being around my family brings out the worst in me, I'm afraid. It's why I avoid them whenever possible, and why I should have...
Families tend to do that, but we can't live without them either. I couldn't even record this series without mine. I can't do anything without my mom or my brother and sister. Or any of the others, truth be told. I hope this doesn't backfire, but I'm trying it.
Apollo, everything you sang about still applies. Even if you got angry.
I know.
We all make mistakes. You pick yourself up, and you try again for Calliope's sake.
I'll think about it, Grace.
Good thinking. I'll take the
No.
think.
You're in far better hands.
I'll hold you to that. Don't think I won't.
Let's save Pan for last. Oh, stupid controller. Come on, work with me here. This is definitely a don't hide the chair moment. No, that's not where I want to go, actually. Grr. Keep clicking too many times. There we go. We might not get anything out of this yet, but let's see if we do. Truth be told, I'm trying to delay seeing Pan as long as I can.
Oh, back already, are you? It's just as well. I've asked around, called in some favors, just enough to get an idea of what all the idols are currently up to. Much as I'm loath to admit it, I'm back to thinking Pan may be our prime suspect after all.
That would still make sense.
Why Pan? I thought you'd rejected him as a suspect.
I did. It doesn't seem like his style. Pan has always preferred scheming over direct confrontation. But the thing is, how does
Yeah, he does seem too slick to overtly get his hands
what does he
dirty.
hope to gain?
But in the end, he'll do whatever he needs to do.
A favor or two, I guess.
Half the idols owe him a favor or two. No, he's up to something else. Until I know what it is, I can't discount the possibility that he's involved in all this.
You should know. Pan asked me to meet him at Olympus. I'm not sure why.
Oh, that's interesting. Did he happen to say what he wanted?
No.
No.
He probably wants to cash in his favor.
Huh. That's what he does. Collect favors and then use them to gather even more favors. To what end, I dare not guess.
Maybe. Should I see him? I think we kind of have to, so let's not do that. Besides, it's more information anyway. Alright, so.
Maybe that's what went wrong with Calliope. A favor she wouldn't repay.
Or something she'd discovered and refused to conceal. That would be just like her. You should go ahead and see what Pan wants. It might be useful.
Just throw caution to the wind, huh?
Somehow you'll manage.
Yeah.
I want to send you to a party, Grace. When Aphrodite is
Oh, the Aphrodite thing can happen now.
Perhaps better than anyone. If you go,
Oh yeah, that is always where I got. That's where I got this the last time too. It just still feels kind of newish. I guess that just goes to show you how great this game is. But it's so interesting knowing what happens that she calls it a party. It's kind of not that. I won't say any more for now, though.
I still have that invitation from Pan. Maybe it'd be easier if I just went to see him.
you should do both. Just don't believe a single word coming out of his mouth.
I might be able to coax some truth out of him. I can be persuasive.
A battle of the silver tongues, I'm sure.
Yep. Her melodic tones are powerful, as we've seen. I tried to make that work. It didn't quite, though.
Why a party? Couldn't I just go wherever she lives and ask her?
You could, but if you go to this party, she'll be grateful.
Stop calling it a party!
Time to time, and always ask Calliope to attend, but Calliope never would. You can put two and two together. A grateful Aphrodite might be willing to tell you what Pan...
Again, I love it. I'm reacting to the characters, not the writers. And while I'm near the subject, more please. I know it takes time. I know it takes years, probably. But, like, I'm just saying, as soon as you can make more, do it, please. Do it well. I mean, you know what I mean. I sound like someone babbling on a first date. Oh no, this is bad. Oh god. I'm sure all you guys follow though.
You know Aphrodite better than I do. Can't you talk to her?
She and I don't get along.
Like how you and Apollo don't get along?
Even more intensely than that. I once said some things about her.
Wonder why that.
They
Oh.
were true, but unwelcome.
Still, I wonder about that. If I'd appeared to be stroking
Revealing
it.
Anne's secrets would be the last thing on her mind.
One wild party with the goddess of love coming up.
You are gonna regret saying it that way so much.
You mean like a cocktail party?
Let me put it this way. Apollo will likely be there.
Gotcha. Expectations of fun downgraded considerably.
Still
I'll let you know
hilarious.
what I find.
Stop clicking! Please stop clicking. There we go, okay. Should we do Pan first? Actually, I'm gonna say no. Let's do Aphrodite first. Okay. But that's... No, we don't need you. We don't need you right now. You're done. And... I don't want you right now. Down further. There we go. There we go. Down one more time. Gotcha.
Fancy party? Check. Bunch of strangers? Check. Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check.
Well, yeah, time to change.
I
I'm
knew what I
reasonably
was supposed
sure.
to be doing here.
Grace? You're here.
Yeah, I'm invited, aren't I?
I'm just surprised you even knew it was happening.
Persephone said I should come to this. Whatever this is.
Persephone didn't tell you? Why am I not...
That is really amazing that she didn't. Well, yeah, she did, but she did come for Aphrodite's help. That is true, but I'd be wondering what the heck is going on here. So, yeah, I'm with you there. That the reaction doesn't seem good.
I don't like the sound of that. What am I missing?
Quite a bit.
You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No deja vu, recollections that aren't your own?
No. Should I have?
Yeah,
Not
loved
right
it.
away.
Love it.
For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil. In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
No, can't take it. No, it doesn't sound kind of good. Having other people's memories would be horrifying, so no. Therefore, process of elimination goes here.
Seems like the sort of thing you should tell a new idol.
Yeah, that's true!
Usually chosen.
But, okay, pausing. But, yeah, they should have told her, but to be fair, when they had the original conversation with her, they told her she was going to be dead in about 5 minutes. Now, why didn't they tell her that before she left the council? Or the chorus, I mean? I don't know. They should have done. Yes, it's true. It's darn true.
Know about this already, except
Except Calliope was murdered.
remember how...
Yeah, no prep time, but they still could have mentioned it.
So many memories. So the veil lifts gradually to protect you. Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them. and all who came before them.
Well, I'm kinda sure what to think. Yeah. Yeah, that would be something to be scared of, definitely.
You're saying I won't be me. I won't be Grace. Will I start calling myself Calliope?
Maybe.
Remember Hermes mentioned that earlier?
Most of us do, but most of us were chosen and prepared.
And I didn't choose this.
I understand. Take some time to let it sink in. If you like, we can talk about it later.
What does this have to do with the party?
Aphrodite hasn't been the same
just,
since we came into the world. She has horrific memories of what she endured during the war. Passing on her Eidolon is a way to forget, for a while. And that's what this party is for.
Yeah, because it's not actually a party, honey.
When you say she's gonna pass on her Eidolon, you mean...
Yeah, you know what that means.
She's going to die, yes, and pass her soul on to a chosen successor.
in front of everyone?
We're here to help, Grace. To make it easier for Aphrodite to do what she feels she must. We're here to say goodbye. At least for a while.
I hate the fact that she can just go, got it, and move on. No, that's not what it says there. Or yeah, it is. My eyes are not so good. I had to kind of squint for a second. I hate the fact that she can just say, got it, and be okay with it. I would not be at all okay with that. Yeah, that's a good question, though. Let's ask that one. It seems like he does support it, but let's see what he says.
Do you support what Aphrodite is doing here?
It's not my choice to make, Grace.
That's a cop-out. Oh, okay. Alright, for anybody who has the deep misfortune to be involved in somebody talking about assisted suicide for themselves or anybody, you don't let that happen if they mean anything to you. Because anything can be overcome, maybe with counseling, maybe with just some introspection, maybe either way, I'm sure with a ton of hard work if it gets to that point, but you don't let people quit. Everyone has something to offer, even if they don't know what it is, and everyone owes everyone else their best. We support each other. That's how human beings work, or how they should work. And if anybody says if anybody comes to you saying they want to quit, you get them the help they need by force if necessary.
Eventually you will remember what we experienced during the war. And eventually you will remember that what Aphrodite experienced was far worse. If this is the mercy she requires, I will not tell her she should not take it.
Yeah, you rationalize that, okay? Keep going with that. See what it does for people. And by the way, still don't got it. We'll never get it.
This isn't the first time Aphrodite's done this. She's held this kind of gathering before, right?
This is her fourth, I think. Perhaps fifth.
Her fourth! And they just let it happen!
Call it.
Okay. And there's another wrinkle about this I hadn't even fully considered, despite having seen this before. Every time this happens to her, or every time she lets this happen and everyone close to her does the same, somebody else gets drug into this. Here, have my memories that drove me to suicide. Enjoy that! See how long you can live with it. Ta-ta for now, TFN! Oh, I should have said that in the opposite order, but oh well. But you get it. Like, enjoy my misery, have a nice life, followed by a quick self-inflicted death. God, these people. Again, not saying it to the writers, saying it to the characters. That's how you know you got a good story going.
Aphrodite's memories return, and eventually it is too much. We gather to pay our respects and to honor the past. Well, she still remembers it.
Wait. Persephone said Calliope always refused to come to these parties.
And now you know why.
on
Yet she thanked you.
Everything Calliope did was on principle.
Because she decided she would
Aphrodite
have you get the information and not even go for backup. That's great.
She thought Aphrodite should try harder.
Ding ding ding! Persephone got it right!
Tension between them.
I don't enjoy agreeing with her on a lot of things, but I agree with her on that.
Trust me.
I don't know, Apollo. I don't like the whole idea.
You want her help, don't you?
Yes, but
At least speak with Aphrodite before you make a final decision. She's not here.
Oh, we're going to talk to everybody because that's what we do.
Sometimes I
But we
suggest-
know this needs to go.
Mingling.
mingling.
Yeah, mingling at a death day party. Oh my God, that sounds disgusting.
Just try to relax, Grace.
Sure, yeah. Relax. That's what this party is for, right?
Good response. You get 10 points in my book, Grace. Oh no, not you. I'm done with you. Not ever done with you. Oh, okay, yeah, so click onto you. Click again.
Grace.
Hey, Eros. Nice to...
That's odd.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. You guys do that, right? You come up to somebody you rolled about once before in your life and you hug the heck out of them? Yeah, I do it all the time.
Means so much, you have no idea.
Like, we can... let's see, what are you? Well, I don't want her to be here yet because I want to talk to people. So, we know she's not okay, but I don't really know how else to ask what we need to ask right now because that was not normal behavior for someone you basically just met.
Are you okay? You seem a bit...
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want
You
to
tell her not to do it!
Stop.
You stop her from doing it if you can. That's what you do! Why does nobody get this? Okay.
Shouldn't
All
unload
right.
on you.
I'm willing to admit that if you're in horrible physical pain and can't move, can't move, can't do anything for yourself, can't talk, maybe then euthanasia becomes an option. But like anything short of that, hell no. I can't drive myself anywhere. I can't wipe my own ass. The closest thing to a job I can do is either this or writing. But so I'm basically useless. But you'd never hear me want to punch my ticket unless I was that bad off. And like even if I was, there are places they can put me, and maybe people can come visit on the weekends. And I can get some social interaction that way. So, even when this seems like a good idea, it's probably not. Like, please tell me no one supports euthanasia in the comments. Feel free to disagree with me if you do. I want the dialogue. It's always a good thing, but, this hurts my soul. Because, like, the reason I care about this so much, I know they're cartoon characters. I know cartoon characters based on Greek gods, which is even sillier. I get that, but like, we use fantasy or science fiction to talk about things we don't want to talk about. We don't want to talk about in reality using real circumstance. So I'm willing to bet somebody on or close to the dev staff is thinking about something like this, and that possibility hurts my soul. Yes, I don't know what this hypothetical person has been through or not been through, so I can't really counsel them. But the fact that I know people, okay, let me say it this way: I've known people who've considered this for much less, and I know people who've gotten it, hatching like unbelievably circuitous plans to get it. I used to live in a nursing home for 3 years, and God, the things you see people say and do then can support several books. I've thought about writing one or two of them myself, so I get it, and I know some people think like this, and it's just the wrong play, dude. It is just wrong. Okay, rant over, off soapbox, let's get back to the game.
It's been a bad week.
Oh, boy. Alright, where are we here? No, I don't like it at all either. Yeah, we know it happens a lot. I'd say more than, well, okay, once is too much, and more than once qualifies a lot. And she's already done it she's done it a lot by any standard. We know that. Okay, it's okay. It's not okay right now because she's planning on offing herself again. I feel for you. That doesn't mean anything. Oh, good God, I hate this. I don't like any of the options right now. Oh my God. Okay. Alright. In this situation, having a choice in my affinity needs to break the tie. As much as I hate this, here we go.
Hey, I understand. This can't be easy.
She's the one who's suffering. I shouldn't be complaining.
Okay, one more thing. That's another thing about suicide, which is really what this is. And actually, my mother put this. I'm borrowing the phrasing, but not the idea from her. When you punch your ticket like that, she didn't say punch your ticket. She said when you end your life or words to that effect. But when you punch your ticket like that, you're transferring your pain onto the people you leave behind. It's wrong. And if you're aware of it and if you're aware of what you're doing to any degree, it's kind of cowardly. I hate to say it, but it's true. So she's not the only one in pain. She's not the only one in pain. Nope. You're in pain too. Because you've been to see this multiple times, and if Grace doesn't stop it, you'll be seeing it again and again. It'll be like a suicidal Energizer bunny. No, thank you.
I'm there every day, going through it all with her. The nightmares, the panic attacks, the weeks when she just won't get out of bed. I'm there when she forgets the wars.
Let me ask you this. Okay, all right. Next question. I know Grace won't ask. I know you guys are immortal or used. Okay, well, more on that later, much later. But I know you guys are immortal. You're used to making your problems go away by snapping your fingers or something, singing about them. But have you thought about the way mortals do it? Have you thought about psychiatric care? Because sounds like she needs it. Oh my gosh. And, oh God, I shouldn't, okay, I won't say anything about it. Anything that hasn't happened yet. Particularly about some things that are going to happen later in this scene. Okay, moving on.
Me. I do that.
That sounds awful.
And now I'm arranging her gathering again, so she can die again. And I'll watch it all again.
It's almost like you shouldn't let it happen. Is there another way? Yes! In large red capitals. Yes, there is! It's called not letting her!
Is there no other way? Does Aphrodite really need to...
To die.
No, she doesn't!
I've asked that so many times. She's tried magic, drugs, psychotherapy.
Okay,
meditation,
she's tried psychotherapy, but we don't know if she tried psychotherapy. Like, I had something happen in my life, a couple things actually, while I was still a minor, while I was still a child. So people made me go through counseling. But you can make someone attend the therapy sessions. You can't make someone invest in it. And I got to the point where I was just spinning the chair next to me and refusing to talk, refusing to answer questions seriously, refusing to engage with the process. And for all we know, that's what she's doing. I'm willing to bet that's what she's doing. Because she sees this as a race in the hole. It's okay. I can just kill myself, and whoever that person was before I infected them in the process, it's fine. It's totally fine. This hurts my brain, my heart, and my soul. I hate it. Don't get me wrong. I'm turning into Smeagol. I know it sounds like I'm turning into Smeagol from Lord of the Rings. I love it so much. I hate it so much. I love this story. This part is just having an impact. That's all, which is a good thing. It means I believe our lead composer, Austin Wintory. I don't know what other writers are involved in this, but they all did their job really well. Okay, that's what I'm saying with all this. That's the short version. I'm just, I'm doing the whole Let's Player thing.
Think of. For a while, she'll deny anything's wrong. It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different. Then the nightmares begin, and the memories return. More with each passing day until... I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
You can't... Okay, I said it all. It's fine.
Maybe I just don't understand, but... Isn't this... like suicide?
Ding, ding, ding! We have a winner! That's exactly what this is!
They let themselves die without passing on their eidolon.
Oh, okay, we're already doing semantics. It's not technically suicide, because I'm just killing the person who I'm housed inside of.
She won't.
I still technically kind of live.
Hephaestus again.
So, correction.
No.
It's not suicide, it's murder! Gee, what do we usually do to murderers? Oh, okay. This time I really think I am done.
Here is anything She still has to die. For a while.
Oh, boy.
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
No, it's okay. I wouldn't usually talk about it, but I know you don't mean any harm.
Cool.
What happened is that Brother Ares happened. He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see. So he was damned if he'd miss out on the next one.
Ares is the god of war, he would do that.
He found some jackbooted mortals, so full of themselves and their supremacy. And he told them about the idols. Then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but Aphrodite, her they captured.
Oh.
Yeah.
PTSD.
Oh.
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
No. Should I?
God of smiths. He could make anything, any tool or weapon. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her. When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
Wait, they tortured her?
Nothing extreme, I'm told. They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
With the, jackbooted guys.
No, with their enemies. That's what saved her.
Then this deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world. Hephaestus saved us all. We never saw him again. That was the deal. He would leave, make their precious weapons, and never look back. Aphrodite never even got to say goodbye. It's funny, because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they were married. She seemed to resent every minute they were together.
Yeah, but you have to appreciate a sacrifice like that.
Now he's all she can think about.
Yep, or am I? Yeah, I'm saying that correctly. I had to make double sure. Definitely do.
Maybe I shouldn't ask, but is there any way to change Aphrodite's mind?
You say that as if I haven't tried.
Well, you don't have my power, and if you tried hard enough, there's more of all of you than there is of her.
Your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any longer. She must see it isn't working. She just needs the strength to try. Or I hope that's all she needs.
Yeah. I'll do my best. We're the best around.
I'll try, if you think it'll do some good.
I don't know if it will. I just find it hard to believe it could get any worse.
Famous last words.
Yeah, even the game's pointing it out.
Do whatever you think is right, Grace. And thank you.
Okay. Let's go back over here. I'm going to show all the dialogue I can.
I know all these people, Grace. For as long as I can remember, I've known them. Yet sometimes I feel like I don't know any of them at all. Or they me.
I spoke to Eros. He's pretty broken up over all this.
Naturally.
Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble.
And murder the person she's inhabiting.
Only to start all over again. It's so different from the olden days. Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
I think he's followed her into a dark void, and somewhere, deep down, believes he deserves no better.
You don't enjoy these family gatherings, do you?
Are they?
If they involve subjects like this, I wouldn't either.
You call each other sister and brother and mother.
Found family is a thing.
And you've been together like 100 times longer than I lived with my family. All you're missing is a drunk uncle everyone has to apologize for.
No.
That would be Pan. Yes,
unsurprising.
Place.
Well, The nature of family. Well, because they're family. You don't avoid your family.
Why is that exactly? Wouldn't you feel more like you belonged after 1,000 years together?
Yes and no, I'm sure.
Centuries bring great wisdom.
Don't they?
We get older. We have more to forget. We hold grudges longer. Wiser. No. Not so far.
I should get back out there.
Alright. Yep, here we go. Time to move things along. Effort. Oh yeah, I see what's rolling down the pike here. So, okay. So, alright,
My family.
Okay, well, I'll let the game start out
Having you
for a
all
second.
here,
Then I'll react.
gathered once again to see me off. It moves me. More than I
Yeah,
can say.
we should move you into a psych ward.
Loves. My darlings, my dearest friends. And you. Oh, my dear sweet thing. I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep.
God.
Yet here you
So okay, I can't wait. She's using that person in the wheelchair. We'll learn her name in a minute as her vessel, and that's thoroughly disgusting. Because I'm sure she lured her with, oh gee, you'll be ambulatory, you'll be able to do for yourself. Meanwhile, all my dark thoughts will eventually invade you, and you might not be able to bear the weight either. I might also be killing you today. That'll be fun, right? Oh, give me a break with this. Oh, God. Again, love the story, even as part of it. I'm reacting to the characters, not those who created them. Or gave voice to them. Okay, well, I guess we should also talk about that, too. I hate writers who say, I'm not responsible for what my characters do. I don't control that. I don't know what's going to happen in the story they write. Yes, you do. When intelligent writers talk about stories writing themselves, it's an if-then thing. You make a decision that leads to another action. It's cause and effect. It's not a real life news like race shooting beams down your head and coming up with that allow you to come up with scenarios or that give you scenarios. That's not how ideas happen either. Ideas don't just happen. Ideas are a function of paying attention to your surroundings, taking impactful circumstances and flipping them on their head. Things like that. I'll be able to go more into what I mean as I continue making videos for this channel. But it's basically ideas don't just happen. So all that to say, the writers did create this. They created it with a great deal of thought and diligence, and I love what we got. I love what we got as a result of it. So when I'm criticizing their characters, unless I'm criticizing the mechanics of the literary mechanics of what they're doing, which I'm not doing here, and usually I'm not doing in this LP, I'm actually giving them a compliment.
Yet here she is. Huh.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, we really do need to kind of talk, because I know the role you've assigned me, and it's not okay.
I was hoping we might have a chance to talk.
Oh, but we are talking, are we not?
That's not what we mean. Okay, all right. In private was part of the prompt. She could have had those words. This is a little pet peeve of mine, and again, it's the dev's first game, so I'm not really upset about this. But I hate it when Okay, well, let me not judge yet, because maybe she corrects her. Hold on 1 sec.
And abandon my guests when I've just
Okay,
arrived.
she did clarify.
I have so many
It's all
farewells
good.
to make.
But like,
Is
to
this Grace,
kind
my
of get back
lady?
to the point I thought I would need to make here. I hate it when dialogue choices don't reflect what they promise on the quote unquote tin. When the blurb isn't accurate to what a person said, to what the statement says your character will say. One of the most recent example I can think of is there's a point in Hogwarts Legacy where you're talking to the flying teacher, and it's pertinent for me that I was doing it after recently failing one flying quest and struggling with another. And the teacher's like, are you taking to your broom, or are you getting the hang of it, something like that, and there was some kind of negative option there, like no, not really, or something like that. It was something that was a definitive no, and Hogwarts Legacy is a text reader, so it's not that I didn't see the response, and and the character says something like I was a great flyer anyway, or that would never be necessary. He starts gloating, which A, doesn't reflect what's been happening, and B, didn't reflect what I wanted to say. That last one was more important. So I just like that if you give it up, I just wish that that all developers would take note. If you give a dialogue option, the dialogue option should honestly reflect the tone and content of what actually gets said. When that doesn't happen, I get a little bit miffed. But that didn't happen here. They covered their bases. They're still batting 1,000.
The new muse?
Oh, what manners I have. Grace, meet the lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new me.
Oh,
My
good
name's
God!
Venus, and yes,
I know we
it
were.
really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
Oh boy, oh boy. I hope I'm saying that right. Well, it is nice to meet her, but I don't think that's the point. Yeah, let's start up there. Yeah.
Hi. So, you're okay with this?
That was delightfully awkward.
Of course. We've been working together, preparing for, 6 months now?
You can't prepare for this. It's not possible.
Must be nice to be prepared.
Great line, though.
Lady Aphrodite told me. I should have thought about that.
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
You're not on an airline, lady. Yeah, I'm sorry it happened to her too, but I don't think that's the point. Okay. Yeah, let's just go for it. Well, okay, let's ask this up here, then go for it.
Are you sure we can't talk first? I really need your help, Aphrodite.
I know you do, my dear. I wish I could be there.
Good
for you,
technique,
but
good technique,
I'm afraid
Grace.
My time is up. But since you've shown such
No, it's not up. You're still breathing, walking, talking. You're fine, Mike. Well, you're not exactly fine. You've been through a lot, but you're not dying any more than in the existential sense that we're all dying. Every moment we live, we get closer to death. Okay, that's the most emo thing. I shouldn't even say it as a
He
joke.
knows what must be done.
Yep.
I have to admit, it's not clear what my part in all this is supposed to be.
How could it be?
Like,
You've barely just arrived, darling girl. How did you even find out about it?
That would be Persephone's doing.
Apollo! Oh, you've come after all.
You look remarkably well, cousin.
I've had a great deal of time to prepare. I assure you that would not be the case. As for you, Grace, have you gathered the true purpose of tonight's gathering?
Yeah, I gathered it, but like... what's we got? Well... I'm almost tempted to do the, oh god, no, we're not doing an excuse for a party. No. So we are doing this.
I couldn't say.
An honest answer, I suppose. Some say it is about pain, for I have known pain. Some say it is about love, for above all things, I have known love. But truly,
What?
tonight is about memory. Memory I want to lose. But first, I shall
Memory
honor
lost
it.
is weakness found.
Go! Enjoy the gathering, Grace!
That is disgusting. Let me answer you with some philosophical bullshit. Enjoy the party, have some finger sandwiches, help kill me in a second. God. Nope, not you yet. Or actually, let's do Venus first, let's do Venus first.
I want to apologize.
Oh,
again, Grace.
oh no, we're good.
I really messed up. It looks like I'll be doing that a lot. Lady Aphrodite said I'm ready, but I don't know.
No one should be ready for this. Where's the option that says no one should be ready for this? I don't mind. That's a weird thing to say. Yeah, you can't be ready for this. The option is there. Yeah, so let's do that.
Being a god isn't something you can really be ready for.
I mean,
She sounds too okay with it.
you are not gods, though. Are you? Not really.
You don't think so?
To me, you all just seem like
Well, at the very least for
special people,
demigods.
sure. But
For the record,
flawed
not that
and
that's what this
lost,
is about,
like the
but
rest
still.
of us. If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens? Do you feel different?
And so begins Operation Scared Smart. No, not that. Not really. No, I hate it. Oh god, do I like any of these? Alright. It happened too fast, I don't want to do. The not really, I don't want to do. I hope this doesn't suck, I can't see what it is really.
I was so scared at the time, I didn't know.
There we go. Yeah, I'll take it, I'm happy.
I had no idea who Calliope really was.
You didn't remember anything? About her? Who she was? She was just gone?
Yep! Ding ding ding. Sounds like something you shouldn't do, right?
I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it could be real.
That's your mind saying run away.
You said earlier you're okay with all this, but how can you be?
I saw a lot of people in crisis at the shelter. I knew something was wrong with Lady Aphrodite. She's in so much pain, Grace.
she won't let you see how much. Errol's called me one night desperate. She wouldn't stop screaming. She didn't
And
know
you're
where
gonna
she
be involved
was.
in killing her, basically. You're okay with
She's a
that?
good person, Grace. A good soul. She deserves mercy.
Murder is not mercy! Oh god. That sounds like something that somebody would want to put on a t-shirt, but it's true. Oh boy. Yeah, it's way wrong. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. We'll do these first.
Your name's really Venus, huh?
I know this is too
Everybody
late for the topic,
asks
but
me
like,
that.
it's my
Even
RPG
the
OCD.
other idols. Maybe that's why Lady Aphrodite noticed me in the first place.
The funny thing is, she might be
She
right.
says it was
which
fated
is
to be.
beep.
I say it's because my mama.
Yeah,
was
I know. I didn't want to drop an F-bomb. I'm 12.
But don't you feel this is wrong?
Ooh.
I mean,
Got
you're
it wrong.
ending your life. It's like
And
some
someone
kind of
else's.
murder-suicide pact.
That's exactly what it is. I'm glad you said it.
Lady Aphrodite is not committing suicide, and I'm not being murdered.
Aren't
Yes,
you?
she is, and
Your
yes,
life
you
is-
are.
It's being taken
Well,
over,
okay,
swallowed
maybe not
up
the
by
second
Aphrodite's
part.
grief.
Okay, you're being murdered just very slowly.
Bigger. Something amazing. Or maybe you're right. It'll be terrible, and I'll end up in so much pain I'll regret it.
So why go through with it?
Because Lady
Yeah.
Aphrodite.
Okay,
needs
all right.
me.
Sorry, I should have done this earlier. You can't YOLO that. Yeah, maybe it'll be terrible when I'll be in horrible pain. That's fine, right? You can't say that. That means don't do it. Sorry to anybody with headphones.
Maybe, just maybe, if I'm added into the mix of all the people she's been.
Oh, faulty logic
things will be
hurts my soul. All right. Oh boy. I'll do this one more time just to see if there are any other dialogue options that come up.
Back again.
I don't think I'll have a chance to talk to Aphrodite. Not before, you know.
Not surprising. Surely Persephone must have realized that.
How? She's never been to one of these things. Anyway,
But she knows basically what they're about.
You have two choices, Grace. Either you do as she asks and sing her to her rest,
at which point Venus won't have Aphrodite's memories yet.
or you somehow convince her to remain with us and hope she's grateful.
And doesn't regret it. Or get angry at me for ruining her party.
Do what you feel is right. It's a risk either way.
Alright, that pretty much sums it up. I almost don't feel like going to what's behind this, but
Have you spoken with Venus? She seems really...
Nice, earnest, a genuinely good person.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's not an accident. Ever since the war, Aphrodite has sought out the kindest, the most innocent souls to be her successors. She chooses them because she believes that over time, it might make her a better person. A more
other people can't make you a better person. You have to do that yourself.
More resilient.
I suppose that depends on your definition of strength, Grace.
I should get back out there.
Okay, let's see if we can get that last dialogue option. It's probably flown the coop on us, but let's see. Oh yeah, it has. It certainly has. My bad. Here we go.
I have tried so hard, fought for so long, but in the end, I must bid you all farewell once again.
Don't really think you
Before I
fought,
go,
but okay.
I would like us all to remember the sacrifices that brought us here, to this strange new world. This time, It is with the help of our lovely muse that we shall be guided. We let them rise. We let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were vultures standing by. Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong, we were wrong. We sought shelter from the shadows, but were soon ripped from the dark. Those mortal souls that ended us were jealous from the start. They hunted me for power to fuel their psychopathic cause. And once they fell before me and worshipped all I was, they chased me down and threw me in a cage, held me prisoner for so long. I thought I'd win their hearts again. I was wrong. I was wrong. I see you have the power. It's a poisonous reward. My virtues only scorn me when I was once adored. Loved by every mortal, then ripped from paradise. No one sighed greater.
Like 5 minutes, I think.
The man that I ignored saved me when I fell. Yes, the husband I abhorred rescued me from hell. I thought it was a joke when it was said to me. He struck a deal with our enemy's enemy, made a secret weapon so my captors let me go. He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory, and this love I'll never know is what he gave to me.
I gotta say that I'm amazed I held my tongue for so long. Not such a fan of this old plan, but who's to say that you're wrong? Now should've gotta erase a memory when there's no chance of changing history. This guy that sacrificed his life so you can live in his place. Wish he'd drop by, cause man, I'd die to see the look on his face. You try to hide from your reality, but then come back with regularity. And if you notice a disparity, then what's the meaning of his legacy? Who gives a damn about your suffering? Who wants to see you be yourself again? Who feels your pain in case you're wondering? You got the time, but it's the stuttering. Everybody wants to see you fall in love.
Is it what we do now that morons moralize? They beat through their mouths, how could they sympathize? Please, just shut it, or rain down from above. Hate flooded into the drains. I feel nothing of love, only the fear of the chains. Over long forgotten stains. It's not my blood inside these veins, only human remains. Calling forth. Everybody knows my pain is insurmountable. Everybody fights your attitude detestable. Everybody
thought you'd let it get this way. I stood by watching what we've built decay. We're just pretending that the ending is near. Mother, isn't it clear? Your family's here. Everybody can see the agony you're going through. Everybody knows the goddess is inside of you. Everybody keeps repeating what they're meant to do. Everybody, I've got to stop it just to prove to you. Everybody wants to see you fall in love.
Everybody, who's gonna help me overcome the war? Everybody, who's gonna be there when I'm on the floor? Everybody, who's gonna cry when I walk out the door? Everybody, 'cause I'm not gonna do this anymore. Everybody wants to see you, wants to see you fall in love again.
Oh! I done screwed it up.
Mother, is it true? You've chosen to.
Live. I have chosen to live.
Okay, I shouldn't have gotten that, but they gave it to me. I was too intense there, but they gave it to me anyway. Nice. I'll take it.
I'm so sorry, Venus. I made you so many promises, dearest, and I won't be able to keep them.
My lady, all I ever wanted was for you to be happy. If this is your wish, I'll be with you at every step.
I as well. Always.
I hope none of us regret this choice in the days to come. But thank you.
Okay, and from here we can do this.
This is the only way you'll get through it. Together.
Yes,
as a
love it.
family.
If there's any chance, Mother,
Good shot, though.
this is it.
I know, my loves. I hope you're right. Now then, Grace. You needed my help. No doubt regarding Calliope's death. Have you any suspicions as to who might be responsible?
Oh, the scene's getting longer. I want the scene to get longer. I guess.
I was, thinking maybe Pan.
Pan? Kill Calliope? Tish tosh, I don't believe it.
Oh,
He
Mom!
showed up at my apartment right after I left Athena's office. He's very suspicious.
You favor him too much, Mother.
I happen to feel there are entities among us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're about ready. We'll resume this hopefully tonight because it's going on a little long. We did succeed in saving Aphrodite, so that's a win. Thank you for bearing with my need to use context here. Actually, I've been reading better than I usually do lately, if you can believe it. And in any case, if you enjoyed any part of what you've seen today, leave a like on the video. If you really love my content or any part of it, you can signify that by subscribing and becoming a fellow protagonist. And also feel free to weigh in on anything we've said in the comments here. And feel free to go as deep as you want to. We're not. If you think I'm nuts for getting too involved, in the game, tell me that too. Either way, have a good day. See you next time. Bye.